going, folks? It's Danny here from the Smell Me Helmet podcast with episode 19. Also with my partner in crime here, Darren. And we're back after a week off for Easter. And we're just going to jump straight into things here. So what do you think about that Taiwan situation there, Darren? The Chinese flanks Taiwan military exercises in air and sea. That was the RT, wasn't it? The one you sent me.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, it was the RT YouTube channel. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. Don't know what China's playing at there, but they're playing a very dangerous game, Darren.
Everyone's playing a dangerous game. I just read today Ukraine and Russia are going back here.
Sure, remember they were there before with Crimea or something.
Crimea, 2014 was.
Yeah, that time with Crimea.
Vladimir Putin was he took. Well, two states from Ukraine or whatever they're called over
so,
there.
Yeah,
something like that.
It's around that kind of Caspian Sea and
I can't remember the name of them, but
yeah.
Since then there's been no trouble. But recently he sent 23,000 troops, 3,000 special agents, and there's a lot put it this way, a lot of shit is gonna go down.
They're gonna poison them, are they? Have they got enough poison for everyone?
Yeah, it's Putin we're talking about. Though.
Ah, yeah.
You know, look, this is scary. I'm actually considering building a bunker, and I'm being deadly serious.
Yeah.
Because if China and the US, Sleepy Joe, it's not him. It's Kamala Harris who's pulling the strings.
What was the
He called it the president.
Did you see president.
He called it a president.
Who did?
Joe Biden
called her the president.
Kamala Harris the president.
I didn't say that. No, hold on.
2 week and a half ago. If you get it on YouTube. I didn't.
I just wasn't aware of it.
I should have sent it to you, but I forgot. But
yeah, no, it's gone.
I do think China and Taiwan. It's a bit like Ireland and England, though, right?
Yeah.
But we're not obviously going back and forth. Well, there has been riots up there in the past week.
Yeah, well, Belfast. I did say about that. Yeah,
but apparently the PSNI said that it's basically their fault why there was riots.
Oh, so they instigated the whole.
Kinda, yeah. That's what they were saying. But there was only 30 people, and there wasn't like it's not like fucking World War. Do you know what I mean?
It wasn't like the Troubles.
Yeah,
the Troubles or something. No, I haven't seen anything yet. Like I heard about it, but I haven't seen anything about it, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I was watching a video earlier on it. But anyway, back to Taiwan.
Yeah, me back there, aren't you?
Yeah, I Taiwan said, listen, come at us. We're gonna defend.
Come at me, bro.
Australia as well. It's not the same. We're going to have to defend them.
Well, that's the thing. That other one you said, remember about the Australian? I think it was Australia was saying that because Japan and Australia are America's allies, America would expect America's allies to defend Taiwan.
And that's what's going to happen. And listen, China will bottle it. I don't think they're going to.
They're flexing.
Yeah,
they're flexing.
Of course they are.
They're flexing.
It's like what was they sent so many planes and stuff through that
fighter planes.
Yeah, that's not good
in the airspace. No,
your man want to be careful because all it takes now is for Australia, the US, Japan, and Taiwan to get together and take over China. No more coronaviruses. There you go. Skidoo. That's it. Look, that's what's gonna happen. Because that's what I'd be planning here. Look, these dopes. Here's what I think they are. That he's opening a can of worms that he needs to be careful.
Yeah.
Because there will be a world war.
Imagine they invaded them and they came across a lab where all fucking mutants in it and all.
I wouldn't be surprised. God knows what.
Like something out of fucking films now.
God knows what you'd find over there. Like, seriously.
Mutant crabs and all.
Little dopes. Just
mutant crabs giving all that.
Come here, the Chinese people have it okay, I suppose, over there. No, they haven't. They have it okay. It's not as bad as North Korea.
It's not great, but it's not bad though. But then again, we don't know that for certain. It's just
what whole lies.
It's just appearances to the outside world.
Coronavirus doesn't spread within a month. That's there since September at the earliest.
Of 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
That's where the name came from. COVID-19.
COVID-19, because it was discovered. Now, supposedly the story that we were spun. We were. I think it was New Year's Eve 2019. It was official, like, you know what I mean? 2019, COVID-19, and that's why. But my old job, I think it was even as far back as November of that year, of 2019. I said it, you've mentioned it before, she had this flu that she couldn't shake for 2 weeks.
That's mad, isn't it?
No, he was in close contact with her.
And you were never?
No, I was never sick now. Not that I was aware of, but sure. If that's the case, it was COVID, and now with Ma being high risk and all that stuff, like, you know what I mean? If it was actual COVID, I would have brought it home.
Yeah. But see, the thing
You know what I
is, the thing is, we'll never know the truth. We're never going to know the truth.
Yeah.
We're going to be told a lot of lies about it
Yeah.
anyway. Sure, the WHO has criticised Europe for how slow they're rolling out the vaccine. Yeah. They criticised Europe, like pretty much said, not in this way, but this is my way of putting it.
You're paraphrasing.
Pretty much, saying, listen, get over it. The lockdowns need to stop now.
Well,
like,
you need to get up to speed
people's
here
mental
now.
health are struggling.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised with the riots and other stuff that goes on around here.
People are fucking done.
People are gonna go crazy.
Yeah, big time.
And yeah, coronavirus is gonna be like the new flu. We just need to live with it.
Well, see,
We can't keep locking us down each time.
and that's where the vaccine.
Build bigger hospitals. Do it. Build bigger hospitals for the capacity of your people in Dublin or in the whole of Ireland.
Yeah.
But like because that's the problem here. It's the healthcare system is cracked.
It's damaged.
It's like that everywhere. Majority of the world. It's the majority of the world, not all of the world.
The majority,
The healthcare system is cracked.
It's fucked.
And it's horrible because there's people who actually need help who can't get help
No.
because of coronavirus. And when they do get into a mental hospital, they're told they have to isolate for 2 weeks in a room by themselves. What use is that for your mental health?
This is a person who is struggling with their mental health, told to isolate themselves in a room for 14 days, 2 weeks, however way you want to believe for it.
Yeah.
That's counterproductive.
Oh, well, sorry, it could be 10 days, it's not 14 days.
It's not the full 14
or
10 days.
if they test them and they force come in, and if the test comes back negative, they're allowed out.
I think there's 48 hours.
I think they need a second negative
to confirm.
Yeah, so they'll test again and then yeah, so that's it. But
But still, though.
Yeah, so if you come in with coronavirus, you have to isolate.
Yeah.
And it's tough.
It's hard. It's
I can't wait to go for a point.
I'm sweating for one.
I actually cannot wait to go for a bird. Just to have that nothing. Some sort of normality.
I think we should have a Smell Me Helmet podcast night
for
all our listeners, well.
That'd be a good one, wouldn't it?
I'll tell you, we'll
post-COVID party.
Post-COVID party, I tell you, the session will be fucking biblical.
I do think that's a good idea, but
you know, until then, we'll keep doing as we do.
And at the same time, people need to get answers of why. Like today now, there's 400 cases.
Yeah,
they're going down. Why isn't the restrictions lifted? I know there's new variants and stuff, but lock down the borders. Open up your country to the people who served us. Do you know what I mean?
Come here. Speaking of locking down borders and stuff, come here. What do you think of the Dubai too?
I didn't.
The two, remember the two mods?
Oh yeah.
The two mods.
I didn't even pay attention to that because
it's just another.
I'm not giving them publicity. It's the same with fucking your one Gemma, the M50 one.
Come here.
We won't talk about that, but it's the same.
No.
They just want publicity, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like and the newspapers are giving them publicity. That's the worst part about it. Dublin Live is fucking.
Dublin Live has this obsession with the two stories.
Yeah.
Those two stories. I wonder, are these people paying off Dublin Live to give them publicity or something?
You wouldn't be surprised.
Do you know what I mean? Because the amount of times I've seen them was just like, come here, change the record, lads.
Yeah, Dublin Live is shit. Anyway, it's gone downhill.
Yeah,
completely.
like I know on previous episodes I have read articles out from them, but knowing what we know now, and I'm just like, some of the stuff is pony.
Yeah, it's a bit like Sky News.
Sky News.
It's not as big as Sky News, but it's like the way Sky News is shit. Do you know what I mean?
I found that I did find that RT, now not to be confused with RTE, now RT News. It seems. I'm using the word seems here because I don't know 100% for sure, but it seems to be more neutral.
Yeah, I like it. I believe the stuff I see on that. Well, the majority of the stuff. You can't believe everything you see in the newspaper or online article.
Or say it have in America like CNN and Fox. One's one side and one's the other basically. Like, you know what I mean?
But yeah, so what's going to happen now if Taiwan goes to war?
Oh.
Because Japan are going to back Taiwan up.
Of course.
And Australia and the US.
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. They're allies.
And if England gets involved, that's where we're in trouble.
Where would they then? Why would England get involved? Why would they do something stupid like that?
Because it's Boris Johnson we're talking about.
Although I seen an interview with their hair down him the other day.
He looks steady, doesn't he?
Come here, he looks like he put his head in the candy floss machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we're out with the candy floss machine.
But England probably won't get involved. But
There's no need for them to get involved.
But you wouldn't know. They're not in Europe.
Yeah, but there's no need. Like you have to remember, right?
Because the US and England, they're
Yeah, I get that part. But there's, if Australia and Japan are there, you know what I mean? It's just it's like kicking a dead horse.
I
After
know,
that,
I
you know
know,
what I mean?
but you wouldn't know. You wouldn't be surprised.
Stop hitting him, he's dead. You know,
Yeah.
like the thing, the Simpsons. You
Yeah.
know, think of the children.
So what happens if they do go to war?
We're fucked. Because if China retaliates on...
You know, we take
England.
We'll take England over for now.
Yeah. Because that's it. That's something I don't want to think about.
Yeah, but it's something you should think about.
Yeah, no, but...
It's... If they... come here, something will come of it. Something will be figured out. It has to be.
Want to sort that shit out. Go to therapy.
China are crazy. They don't care.
No, of course not.
But America,
Yeah.
what's going on in Area 51 that we don't know about? It's not
You
just
wouldn't know.
aliens. They have technology that we don't that the general public is not meant to see.
Of course not. I mean, what was I read somewhere before?
Also, sorry for cutting
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Also, Chinese drones have been caught in the Taiwan near Taiwan, and they said the next time that they see drones, they're being shot down. So, if they shoot down drones,
It's
on.
It's on like Donkey Kong, player.
But China need to back off.
Yeah, it's getting its darkness.
But see, they're one of the look at the States. They have America on their knees like over this coronavirus biological war. As I said on the previous episode, back in 1997, a next Chinese general wrote a book and said the only way China will ever defeat America in a war is a biological war. And that's what this is now.
And what's happening? I actually read. I read something else there the other day. Something about and China won the Third World War without firing a single bullet.
Yeah, pretty much. And this is why the countries are retaliating.
Yeah.
They're like, you really want to do that? This is how it's going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if a little war, not a big, not
a little war.
A big war broke out. Like between Japan, Taiwan, Australia.
In
Asia,
Asia,
States will sit back. They'll sit back to see what way that plays out.
Observe.
Yeah. And then if they think that China is getting the better, then they're going to step in. They're going to swipe China completely. They're going to swipe. I'm telling you,
America be like Hulk Hogan making the big silver hair. I'll come back and I'll look at where we are to save the day. You know, it's America and all. America, fuck yeah. You know all that and all. You know what I mean?
But I'm worried.
Yeah, I don't blame you though. I don't blame you, you know, because you know you have kids and family and.
I'm worried in the sense that it's gonna happen. It's and people are in denial about it. People are not talking about it.
No,
that's what annoys me.
It's the same thing. It's been swept.
Yeah, people will not talk about it.
Under the rug.
Like, and also another thing I was saying. It's just a quick little thing I'm at the popping into my head there, right?
Right.
Oh yeah, man, that was shot. Out in Clonee, remember there a couple of months ago.
Oh.
Remember the African lad?
Oh, George.
Yeah. Did you see that? There's a video. No, I didn't see the video. I heard it on the radio.
Right.
I heard it on the way in actually. A video went viral of his younger sister, and his younger sister, blessing or something. It was said on the radio, and his mother was wrestled to the ground by guards.
Right.
Don't know the whole ins and outs.
Right. It's just kind of speculation on your part.
Yeah, like they were wrestled to the ground, very heavy-handed.
Right.
There was a little protest going on. I don't know. I think it was like I think they were there, but it was some activist group for non-racist, not to be racist. I can't remember the name.
Right.
But anyway, we won't look into it. It just popped into my head.
Yeah. It's just see that situation. That's just a messy situation.
No, you don't want to be dipping your hands in stuff like that.
No, that's just a messy one.
What happened is horrible. Cool down. Do you know what? It is what it is. It's horrible what happened to him. But at the end of the day, you can see where both sides are coming from, and that's it.
And that's the end of that one.
And that's all we talk about. Back to World War.
I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
No, don't want to. I just popped into my head and I thought about it.
No. But swiftly moving on. It's, Jake Paul embarrassing himself in the that press conference. I know the news is probably about a week old at this stage, or
yeah.
a week.
I actually think Ben Askren's going to beat him.
Do you know what though, right? Yeah, fair enough. Everyone's all like, "Oh, but Ben Askren isn't a boxer." Because no, but he has combat experience, being on the feet. Like,
if he can take a smack off Robbie Lawler, do you think he's gonna go? Do you think
well,
he's gonna
that
go down?
that was my next point.
Yeah,
He took a four, the small MMA, UFC 4 ounce gloves, like,
yeah, to
you know,
the mouth off Lawler.
off Lawler, like, and still bleeding, you know, stuck in there.
I'm gonna do Askren to knock him out anyway.
Yeah,
I think he's an absolute fucking idiot.
he's a gone. He's a gone. Yes,
Like,
I just.
Come here, yeah, he's doing well with his YouTube and stuff, but stay in your lane.
No, I'm not talking about Askren about being a gone. I'm talking about Jake Paul.
Yeah,
No,
that's
absolute
what I
gone.
mean.
What was that thing I sent you about the body language expert?
Oh yeah, I watched that actually about.
He was breaking it down and
Yeah.
you know, little things, scratching his knee
he
or
doesn't
whatever it
believe
was.
He's gonna beat him.
No, he doesn't believe in himself at all. He like, do you know what that is? What I got from that? I got that spoiled child, scared little boy, bravado vibe.
Yeah, he is. And
Because Ben is a grown man.
yeah, he's sitting there. Look, what
And
are you
he's
gonna?
sitting there.
What are you gonna do to me?
You're gonna do nothing. I'm like it, little dope.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wonder what the odds is on Ben Askren to shoot for a takedown just to make a show of him.
Imagine that.
It's an exhibition.
Shoot for the takedown.
He's not going to lose any of his push because it's not a pro match.
Yeah.
There is a pro match, but it's not.
It's not
it's
a
not
a
sanctioned.
competitive match
Would it
for
be?
a belt or.
Look, it's not properly sanctioned. Look, it's not like.
It's an exhibition, isn't it?
I presume. Yeah, well, I think so.
I guess we'll find out if we tries to take him down.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious. Take him
A
down.
double leg takedown, get up.
But like even McGregor's training partner, the boxer fella, remember he put up a video of him.
Oh, did Dylan Moran or something?
Yeah, he said if he sees him, he's gonna slap him.
Oh, he's gonna break him.
And yeah, like so, Jake Paul's at like it's all right talking shit if you can back her up. He can't back her
Can't
up.
back her up.
Don't get me wrong. He's not a bad boxer. He has technique. You can see he's putting in the work.
With the bit of training he's done, although what's your man, the NBA player, the last fella or something.
Oh, he was a
fought.
goon. Look, how can you go after beating someone that has no boxing experience and go and calling out the likes of Ben Askren and Conor McGregor?
Conor McGregor. I'm
Now
just
Ben
like,
Askren bit because he wants money, and here I don't blame him.
Yeah,
You know,
well, why not?
Yeah,
And plus, I feel this is a bit of a redemption arc for Ben Askren in the eyes of the fans, because in the build up to that Masvidal fight, I was just like, you're a goon. I can't wait for Masvidal to smash you.
yeah.
And he smashed him. I was just like, fuck you, whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
No, I'll be honest with you, right? But then Jake Paul, I'm like, well, I don't like Jake Paul. Jake Paul's worse for me than Ben Askren.
Yeah.
So it's the kind of I think Ben Askren is like the lesser of two evils.
Ben Askren's going to beat him, and then Ben Askren's going to come back because he's had to get in his hip surgery.
The hip surgery, and I think this will be Askren's kind of. Is he retired?
He is retired.
He
yeah.
retired, is he?
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think he might come back.
I reckon
he
if he does well
yeah.
in this boxing match, you might say, I'll give it another go.
He might see the interest.
And then imagine him and Kamaru Usman's fight.
Marty Usman.
That'd be some. Now Marty's going to steamroll Masvidal.
Yeah. What was that fight?
I don't like Masvidal. Not ever since I've seen him support Trump. And then I see him all over Jake Paul and then bringing up about how he caught him with a flying knee and get over it. He knocked him out in 5 seconds. So
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I unsubscribed from Masvidal's channel.
not that he cares, but
No, but I mean, when I saying about the whole Trump and then that business about bleeding Jake Paul, was like, no,
yeah,
don't do this. Treat Jesus, don't be doing this.
Yeah, he was killed.
I thought you were killed, but you're not.
Yeah, but
anymore.
he was
Sorry.
killed, and then he started. But see,
He started arse licking, being a little funny licker.
It's all about himself, though. It's all about publicity. That's all there is, and he's at the getting it. But like, I don't like Jake Paul. I like Logan Paul. I've watched 1 or 2 of his episodes, his podcast. I think he's actually alright.
Yeah.
He's not an idiot.
I never actually watched it. Did you know what though? He's the only out of the two of them. He's like, how can I? This is what now, Logan's obviously the older,
Yeah.
right? So this is what's happening here, right? This is where I get from that. Even as kids, that say Logan used to fucking bash him and all.
Yeah, look,
Jake, so Jake has this little chip on his shoulder.
Oh, you see him when Ben Askren mentioned about
That's what I'm getting at.
That got under his
Talking
skin.
under his skin, exactly. I was looking at him, just like, oh.
I'd say Logan, but Logan probably pissed himself laughing and stuff like that because he knows.
Loving it.
Because he said it. He said we probably will end up fighting one day.
Him and Jake.
Yeah,
brother
he'll
versus
bother
brother.
Jake though. He will bother Jake.
Oh yeah.
I think he's a lot better than Jake. He's more of an athlete.
He's more of an athlete, exactly. Yeah, that was nail on the head.
Look, you've seen him wrestling
He has a legit wrestling background.
Yeah, he done it in high school.
High school, yeah, because that's my guy over here.
I seen him rolling with what's that girl's name? Leg kicks. He was getting bashed by Adesanya.
Leg kicks. He was getting bashed by Adesanya. Leg kicks.
Smacking his leg and all. His legs hanging on with a toothpick. And he's hitting his leg. Come on, hit me. Yeah. What's his name?
I'm at the trying to blink.
He was drinking the night before and all because he couldn't sleep.
Mike Perry.
No,
Yeah, no,
the Brazilian lad, Paulo Costa.
That girl.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole thing with the wine.
Yeah, that idiot. I seen him rolling with Jake Paul, and Jake Paul done really well when he was rolling.
Yeah. Although was Paulo Costa, though, was he a wrestler though?
No, BJJ wouldn't it be?
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Blowjob jiu-jitsu.
He's a dope.
Yeah, not the Brazilian jiu-jitsu that the Gracies and the Machados put on the map and all.
So McGregor and Poirier booked for July 10th.
The 10th of July, I see
you know
that.
What? It falls on my annual leave, so I'll be off for it.
Yes, give me 5. Boom.
So it's gonna be good. It has to have some sort of fans.
Well, do you know what? That's actually funny enough. That was actually the last event that we actually stayed up for. Was the second Poirier fight. Yeah. So I think we should definitely do it for the third one, 100%. Yeah. Definitely.
And McGregor. See, they've been going back and forth on Twitter,
social media, Twitter. And all
yeah.
Oh,
Bit of
banter going.
Bit of smack talk going back and forth.
Yeah, because I think McGregor's trying to find his mojo again.
He will find his mojo, and I think he's had to go back to his old training before he was UFC champion.
Right.
So he's probably gonna cut like he's.
Gonna do Rocky 3, is he? Redemption.
No, yeah, but he's probably his old training ways where you go home, he'd sleep, back to training, home, sleep, back to training, eat, home, sleep, back to training.
Just sleeping and training.
Now that he has a family, it's tough, but I think you probably have to just cut ties with him for these 6 to 8 weeks, whatever it is.
Well, probably not entirely, but at least the thing is though with technology now, you can do like video.
Yeah.
Now in the evening times, before you go to bed, have a little chat, video call, whatever. Now if you want to kind of because this is what they used to do years ago. Like you wouldn't see our family for weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I remember reading Steve Collins' book years ago. Your man, the Celtic Warrior, Steve Collins, he was saying because obviously he went to America, but his family going to America to train over there or whatever it was, but shutting himself off in training camp for 10 weeks.
Away from his family.
Makes
you hungrier though.
Sacrificing time away from his family. So, again, hungry as you said, because he's sacrificing that time with his family, so he's gonna bother that cunt that's in the ring room, you know what I mean?
That's it.
It's gets you going.
But I think if McGregor loses this one,
I think he should hang her up.
I think he will hang her up if he loses.
think this is going to be the make or break for his career.
But then if he beats him, he's going to smash up Chandler.
Hell, Chandler, what?
I do believe that.
Yeah.
If he can beat Dustin Poirier, he's going to be Michael Chandler.
I can't remember his first name and everything.
Yeah,
Mike
I
Chandler,
actually drew
I was just like Chandler. I was like, Darren, please say his name.
No, he's gonna beat him. Delighted now when he does beat him because he deserves it. Even he's trying to check he was an arsehole. He was being a gobshite,
Yeah.
He's had to change in his ways he's had to turn it around as much as he can.
As much as possible.
So if he comes back, he beats him. Now I think Dustin Poirier he's gonna have a lot of confidence coming into this fight.
Oh, of course.
So I think McGregor's gonna calf kick his front leg as well. So I do believe that, and McGregor believes he's gonna shoot in the first 15 seconds.
Oh, to go for the round?
Like he did in the first fight.
Right.
Because he was all smack about how he's going to stand and bang, and now this time he's saying it again. He's playing head games with McGregor. He's trying to get McGregor the way he got him for the second fight.
Right.
They make him believe that he's only going to stand and bang, he's not going to take him down. McGregor should practice that flying knee. Make him eat it. There's a bit of humble pie.
The old Masvidal in the cunt.
Yeah, fuck Masvidal.
Fuck him, man.
Yeah, no. I liked him.
Yeah, that I have to say now. I think it was the whole business with me. I mean, I was kind of like looking at the whole business with Trump, and it was just like, come on, I can't defend this.
See, Trump set up his own website now.
No.
Yeah. I sent it. Remember I sent you the link ages ago. I can't remember the name of it. Oh no, I'm at forgetting the name of it. I think it's 45th.com or something, or 46.
Because he's the 40
something president. Yeah, whatever he was. That's the thing.
Yeah,
the website's name. But yeah, he has a website now.
Oh, that's
he's a goon. But you know what I will say? No matter what anybody says about Trump, if he was in that seat now, China wouldn't be flexing.
No.
And that's because he wouldn't care.
Because it's like China now that America is vulnerable.
Yeah, but wouldn't you when someone's falling up the stairs and kissing and licking carpet and all?
Yeah, that was bad.
Like here, how could you miss a step 3 times? One. You vertigo over there, you. I do think he has vertigo, sniffing hair and all. Like, dirty old man.
Sniffing hair to go.
Little quagmire. Fucking.
Giggity.
Yeah, he's dope board.
Yeah.
Him and then.
He annoys
He annoys me. Because he shouldn't be sitting in that seat.
No.
He's unwell.
He's
and
not
it's for
well,
his
man.
sake, because he's going to be one of the. You think Trump is bad? He is worse. Look, no. Trump is bad with the turning people against one another. The
well, that was bad form as well.
War, no. But no, Biden is bad where he's really unwell. How did he pass a medical to get that?
No, I mean there was definitely some strings pulled to get him into there.
And Kamala Harris she ran in the election and she didn't get anywhere. I think it was 2016 election. She didn't get anywhere, and then all of a sudden I think she even might have ran in 2020, and she was it was only between Trump and Biden, and then Biden took her on because here you come on over here because she's a people of colour, and that's why I do think that because he wanted that votes.
Doing the whole diversity.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Stuff, yeah.
No disrespect to her or to black people, but that's what I think.
I wouldn't mind. She's not black.
She's Indian.
Indian. I think it's kind of like biracial.
Yeah.
Indian, and I think it's her mother's Indian and her father's white American.
Really?
I'm nearly sure.
Yeah, I think it could be.
I think she
definitely is.
I'm nearly sure she's mixed. I could be wrong. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Just to quash this.
Yeah, no, she is Indian.
Yeah, no, I know her mother. Her mother is definitely Indian because I remember reading something up on it before. I think it was actually our Wikipedia, but then again, that can be manipulated, can't it?
Yeah, that can be. You can change that yourself.
So it's not 100% correct.
I take that with a grain of salt.
Sorry, I'm going to correct myself here. History as well as the first African American and first Asian American vice president. So she is biracial, but she's not white at all. Remember you said to me that time.
Yeah.
That's what kind of made me kind of second guess myself. I was like, I think you were onto something. So yeah, she is biracial, but she's African American and first Asian American.
Yeah, I had a feeling she wasn't. There wasn't a bit of white in it.
Yeah.
Because, like the skin tone and stuff. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Joe Biden knew what he was doing. I think she knew it herself, but she's using him for a bit of leverage.
But I think that's like a Mad Mix, kind of like the way The Rock is.
Yeah.
There's no way The Rock is like kind of half black, half Samoan. Like, you know what I mean? That's a Mad Mix as well, but in a good way. I think he looked rap enough. But swear I'm not in love with The Rock. But
little man crush.
Little man crush. I want to buy him a pint and all. Yeah, do you want to do the tequila shot, tear him on and all? Drink it. I swear I'm not being paid to advertise it. I'm not actually. We move on there anyway. Yeah. Yeah. So come here. What do you think of the Darren Till breaking his collarbone against your man?
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Marvin Vettori.
He needs to stop training so hard.
But yeah, I seen another thing about your man. Marvin
doesn't believe it.
Yeah, doesn't believe it at all. What do you make of it? What's your
I like Till.
Yeah, I like Till too.
I wouldn't like to think that he doesn't strike me as the type to
No, Darren. He doesn't strike me as the type that pull out fights. Like, you know what I mean?
But he needs to stop training so hard.
He's overtraining.
Yeah, he needs to look after his body.
He's overtraining. That's what it is. He thinks, train and be on top and all, stay ready.
You're losing out on money there.
Yeah.
Be clever about it. Look, you have a family.
Be smart. Don't be.
Your body will only last so much.
Exactly.
Especially in that type of game.
100%.
Like, you wear and tear in your body, you're screwed. Like, so I don't think he's faking it. Like, I
don't think he is either.
I do think he injured himself, but I think he needs to tone it back just a small bit.
He needs to lay it off there for a second.
Yeah, he does. He needs to kind of just take it easy because he's losing out on money, and it's not good for him or his family or his gym. Like, do you think about it? Because they're not being paid.
No.
I'm sure he's had to invest in a lot of money into the camp, but I don't think he bottled it and he doesn't want to fight you, man.
No, definitely not.
I do think Kevin Holland will beat him though.
Kevin Holland.
Yeah, he has something to prove now. He went out there talking. He's still going to talk smack.
Right.
But he does have something to prove now. So he's going to go out and he's going to beat him.
That's interesting though. That's interesting. But yeah, as well as kind of, his team lose now, it's also going to affect his long-term health as well.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, if for example, I'm gonna put it say like a car, or whatever, like you know what I mean. You basically, you know, drive a car into the ground. You're driving a mile without a service, and
Yeah.
you know, it something's got to give.
It's only a matter of time before
You're gonna blow a gasket.
Yeah, it's only
You know
a
what I
matter
mean?
of time before it caves in.
Exactly. So
you
you need to your health, your well. You need to look after your body for longevity in the sport, especially in MMA, because it's so hard on your body, like pro wrestling and stuff.
Yeah,
but
so I
in
think
a different level altogether, obviously. But
I do think he is training too hard, and he will come back and he will fight. But I think that's the second fight he's injured. He's out. That's 2 fights in a row now. He's out injured.
if that's not a sign, I don't know what
He
it is.
needs to
take
tone it down.
Take a ham and cheese there, Darren. We love you and all, but take a ham and cheese there, bud. Yeah. Just saying.
Stop
being a
doing that
dope.
now,
Stop being a dope now. Fuck's sake. Darren Till now. Been all trying to be all.
Oh, MMA focus. Marvin Vettori almost jumped by Kevin Holland's team.
What?
Oh yeah.
News just in, is it? When
It's
was
2
that
hours
broke?
ago.
So well, it's not just in, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. So but see, it's a video, so I'll have to.
Yeah.
I'll just lower it down there. It says Darren Till's injury is suspicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvin
Remember
Vettori, he thinks Darren Till's injury is suspicious.
what we spoke about?
I don't believe so.
No.
I don't think he's.
He doesn't strike
All
me
right.
as
Darren
like,
Till releases X-ray, confirming injury. Slams Vettori.
oh,
So there you go.
juicy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's Darren Till. At Marvin Vettori.
Yeah.
What's up with you, mate? You missing a few calls or something? If only you fucking knew what I went through at this camp to get to fight you, inside and outside the gym. Let's have it right, mate. You were going to be my easiest fight. You were a walking punch bag. Who's tough?
You're a walking punch back. It was tough. Well, them there's fighting words.
Yeah.
Fighting words. Fucking.
And then the next one, because that's why I had to play it there to see. What it was.
The way they show you the little tweets.
Because
And
I
stuff,
don't want them to hear it. You know what I mean?
No. I'm sure they. Well, listen, we'll put the links in the description as always.
What do you want me to do? I broke my fucking collarbone. You utter moron.
Other mark, other talk.
Make sure you win Saturday. And here's some advice. You ugly looking you ugly looking lord of the rings, orc motherfucker.
We will taste man flesh.
Well, Darren Till is release X-rays and all. So there you go. That's the proof's in the pudding.
Oh, pudding up his bum.
So I just think I think your man Vettori. Oh, there's the yoke there. Kevin Holland details altercation with Marvin Vettori.
And was it they had a bit of a confrontation, or was it? Oh yeah. I see that one there. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Radio silence there, yeah.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But
Yeah, so he nearly jumped. Deserves it anyway.
yeah.
But he's a big bloke. I wouldn't say he'd be afraid to
No.
But yeah, I do think Darren Till will destroy him. So he
When
needs
he's
to
better.
he needs to shut his mouth now.
Oh, now for that now, I can't wait for Hill to smash him.
I think Till will though when he comes back out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Rosie said, Till, you need to calm the hand there, bro. Take a hammer easy. You know, get yourself back to 100% full health, fully recovered, and fucking break up this muppet.
yeah, he will.
Break
though.
him up.
He will.
He'll be fucking shouting from the fuck him up, Till, fuck him up.
Yeah,
No, that no.
Till is good. He's really good. I just hope he can be a champion.
But we move on to our final topic of the evening. So, even though it was 2 weeks ago, it will be 2 weeks ago from not tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday. From 2 weeks from Saturday, because we were off for the Easter break. We took a week off. Got not that we had anywhere to go, but you know what I mean. Just take a break off for Easter. But Povetkin and Dillian Whyte too. The redemption story, the revenge of Sweet.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it was a good fight. I don't think Povetkin looked himself.
Povetkin, because obviously, as we all were very, very well aware, that he pulled out of the supposed not the supposed rematch, but the previous rematch due to COVID, and obviously, as we all know, it's a respiratory illness, which can really affect your breathing and your lungs and all that good stuff, which is a big part of your, training to be any sort of a fighter or athlete or whatever. Like, so, if that's what's the word? Undermined, is it? I'm trying to think of the word.
I think Kova has a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, has a lot to do with that as well.
Oh, no, 100%. But I'm actually saying that's why COVID. I just couldn't think of the word. Not for COVID, but with something else. But like, it definitely still after taking chunks out of Povetkin.
Yeah, look, he obviously wasn't right. Like
from the opening bell, I was just you ever look at someone and their eyes and you just know they're not well.
Yeah,
he's not well, man. But he's so hardcore and he's so stubborn.
I wouldn't say he could get as much oxygen into his lungs that he usually can.
I'd say that's what it was,
and I'd say that's why he performed so well. But no disrespect to why he boxed a brilliant fight and he done really well.
He did really well,
and I'm looking forward to see him face the winner of Fury and AJ.
Yeah,
because let's be honest, Wilder is out of picture. He's running. Look at
fuck him. Sure. There's a reason. There's a reason why Dillian Whyte he's actually the interim WBC heavyweight champion.
Because he's waiting.
Because he's obviously waiting for the winner of Thing.
Yeah.
AJ Fury, which makes sense. But
I think AJ and Fury is going to be a great fight.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
I seen a T-shirt that I actually thought looked rapid. It was a picture. It was a picture of the Colosseum in Rome in the background, right? But it was a picture of AJ and Tyson at the front of it, but you were dressed up like Roman gladiators.
Oh, okay.
And Tyson had the WBC belt.
Oh, right.
Over him, but you had like, did you ever see like the old Roman gladiator armour, like the shoulder armour and stuff like that? All looked rapid.
That's deadly.
But Tyson Fury with abs looked weird though.
yeah.
But it's only for the things, not the way they're all like fucking Spartans or whatever. Like even though it's different, but they're all ripped and in shape now.
I like Fury.
Yeah.
I like AJ.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna watch it because I'm a big fan of boxing. That's like it's gonna look. I like both of them. Ideally, I'd like it to be a draw.
It has to be a winner, has to be a loser.
Yeah, that's it. But
has to be a winner and a loser.
I still believe AJ will beat him.
As Tyson said on a number of occasions, he said that if AJ, he says that AJ doesn't punch faster than Wilder.
Yeah,
and that Tyson is just too elusive. He's too quick. He's dead slip punches and stuff.
Yeah,
but I reckon that AJ is gonna know. Obviously, do his fucking homework or whatever and train for speed.
Yeah, I do think so, and I do think that picture we talked about in a previous episode was all a little head game type thing.
Yeah, but the picture was taken from below.
Yeah,
it was a tweet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That AJ put up. Yeah, but it's like it was taken from below, and obviously somebody who did the wrestling and know about kind of like photo angles or whatever, like for photo shoots or whatever, they do a certain ways to make it look bigger, look smaller. If you want to make, if it's say to promote an upcoming match, you want to make one fella look bigger, one fella look smaller, so the smaller fella can get sympathy, and the other fella is the bad guy or the heel, to get the heat and stuff. So I know how all these little tricks,
so I'd say
smoke and mirrors and all that shit works. Like, do you know what I mean? I know all about that.
So I'd say that's what happened there.
Yeah.
So come here, we all three of you are talking about the Jack Charlton thing. It really is a good watch.
Do you know what? I have it recorded on the old Skybox, so I am going to give it a look.
I think we should touch on the next episode.
Well, do you know what? It's going to be some homework for myself.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, I have it already recorded. I just never got around to watching it, because
it's really interesting.
Yeah, but there was I didn't say it, but there was one clip about his wife that we spoke about. Yeah. He was saying, they love you in Ireland. Do you know what I mean? And he's like, do they?
Yeah, he had no recollection.
Yeah, because poor Jackie had Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's syndrome, was it?
Dementia.
Sorry.
Yeah, dementia.
Yeah, dementia.
It's the same. It comes from the same.
Is it the same? Yeah.
Pretty much. It's under the same. Yeah. It's similar.
It's just heartbreaking. That even just that clip that I was saying, it's just like I don't like. I don't know if I can do it. Like,
yeah,
I am gonna watch it, obviously, but it's gonna be a bit of an tearjerker.
You'd never think that you'd see an Englishman be so much of an
idol,
revered and so much of an idol in Ireland. Like.
But he's done so much for us, though.
Yeah, he
you know what I mean?
Fucking quarterfinals, like,
Exactly. Our very first World Cup.
And the good thing about that is, see all of his notes he was writing down during the World Cup.
Yeah.
They still have them.
They still have the notes.
And it was all on a wall and stuff, and you can see it's cool. It's a good watch.
I can't wait to watch it now. I'm actually getting goosebumps.
You should have a look because it's really interesting.
Because you have to remember, that was my first ever World Cup I ever seen as well. Because 1990 it was 7. So the whole thing, we're all part of Jackie's army, put him under pressure. Ole, everything, even goosebumps. My whole body's covered in goosebumps.
And Packy Bonner was on a talking as well.
And then Packy Bonner, that save against your man, is it Daniel Timofte, was it? He played for Romania. That was the Daniel Timofte, I think it was.
Was it the penalties?
The penalty shootout.
Yeah, it was ended 1-1 or something.
The park beside the flats where we live here, I think there was, I don't know if they painted over it, but at one stage there was the Packy Bonner.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Doing the save. I have seen that on murals everywhere, even to this day.
I wonder, could you get that picture online?
Yeah. You could. Yeah, I mean that picture of Packy Bonner is iconic. Even my head is full of goosebumps now even talking about it.
It's a good watch. Should actually have a look at it when you get a chance.
I am gonna look at it. And it's gas, even though I'm not a football fan, I wouldn't. No disrespect to football, I've just it doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah, no.
If anything now, I love obviously I'll go watch a Liverpool final with yourself and the boys or whatever, or I'll watch a World Cup game or something like that. But this is obviously back when pubs were open, but it was the atmosphere I liked. The event of it, the atmosphere.
Not actually watching it.
Not actually watching it. It's just the crack and the lads and whatever, you know what I mean?
No, it is good crack. I'm looking forward to going for a pint when the pubs reopen. Anyway.
Oh, I tell you, we're gonna sink many pints of Guinness. Yeah. So we're gonna leave that there, Darren. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna leave yous. We're gonna love yous. We're gonna say good night. God bless.
God is love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe at the Smell Me Helmet podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Peace.